things. Okay. Today we will speak about success, second quality of success, what to do to have success inside us, from where start our success, and all about this. Yesterday we spoke that when you want to change your life, you're ready and you has success quality to change it. And you don't afraid of changes, you like changes because it's make you better. Next, successful people always go and to meet with more successful people, and they are ready to learn from them. I give you one example. I last like a lot to play tennis, and last several months I play tennis 2, 3, sometimes 4 times per week. And yesterday I book session. We book every time with different partners. I came to play with two partners together. We play trio, and they play very, very, very professional. I'm not professional tennis. I just love to do it. And the guys they play really professional. And I ask, "You're professionals of tennis?" They say, "Yes, we've been in some competitor things and we do it very good." And what I noticed today, when I play with them almost 2 hours, today when I go to make my normally regular train, I was better. And partner which regular play with me, my husband, he say, "What you did? You improve your skills a lot." I say, "Because yesterday I play with really very professional people." And it's also work for business. If around you, people with whom you work, with whom you speak, your team, your colleagues, your friends, if these people level more less than you, if you're the most smart person in the room, you're in troubles. If you're the most rich person in the room, you're in troubles. Success it came when you are ready to inspire, to have inspiration, to learn from other, to find people who is bigger than you. And very often you ask Natalia, but how to do it? How these people will interest to be with me, to communicate with me, to make our communication very easy. If you offer them this to them, if you are ready to be with successful people also will choose you. Of course, you need to understand what interest, why successful people want to communicate with you, what you can offer them. Maybe you can offer them then you are very polite. And for example, yesterday how I been with these two guys to play tennis, because they play usually every week indoor, and accidentally the partner with whom usually they play, he couldn't came. And they say we decide to find who is more faster and who can join to play with us, and you was the most faster. And you don't was afraid, you say, "Yes, I want, I come," and you organize. And it's very important quality of success. If you want to be successful, you make it now. You don't say after 5 minutes, tomorrow, after tomorrow. In my company, usually I fire people for this. If I told something and they tell me tomorrow, it's make me crazy. If I listen it 3 times, I ask to write documents about stop to work with me. In my life also, I try always all what happened to do it now. Now it's happened and now you go to do it. Not tomorrow, not after tomorrow. Because if you make, has this famous circle, urgently and important, not urgently, not important, important, not urgently, urgently, not important. You remember this, yeah? I will write if you forgot. It's like a 4 things urgently important. You can see from this is no. One part is urgently important. Second part urgently but not important. Second part urgently not important. Third not urgently but important. And last not urgently not important. Not urgently not important. Usually people who is not successful, mostly of things what they're doing, it's not urgently and not important. To check your Facebook, to check sales in some shops, to speak with some friends, to check how many people put likes on your picture in social media, to speak some gossip with somebody, to see TV sets, some serial. Usually, if you're not successful, mostly of your time you stay there, not urgently and not important. Second, things what is very important for us is things which not urgently but important. For example, I would like to make some documents with my husband, and my husband need to call embassy and to speak with them. It's not urgently, but it's important. And if he will delay to do it, one moment it's become to be and urgently and important. Mhm. And sometimes some documents, some things, it can be at the moment, not urgently. You say, I have time to do it when I can have. But if you don't do it, one moment, unfortunately, is become to be sometimes too late. And you can have big penalty, big things about this, and you need to do it now. Mhm. And you can make during this marathon list. Welcome all from who would like to join to us the skills of successful people, how to be more successful in your life. One of these is really to be and urgently and important, not urgently important, to do it now. Next, urgently but not important. Sometimes if it's urgently but not important, you cook something and coffee go out. It's not so important. I will make a post about this. Not so important, but it can destroy your kitchen. Or maybe this coffee can go on some important document after. And sometimes things which urgently but not important, if you know to make it now, it's become to be and important and urgently. And last and important and urgently, we usually, if you don't clean things which not urgently important and urgently and not important, if you don't clean this and you give too much time from not urgently and not important, after you have big list important and urgently. And in this case, you need to make new skills. First, you need to make planning. When you put all what you task you have, not urgently important, and to write what you need to do, prepare some documents, some license, some things, some translation. It's maybe not so urgently, but it's important, and it's need to be do on time. Mhm. Urgently for me, it's bring and pick up my children. Yes, it's and urgently and important. And if, for example, you delay, it's become to be. Uh, it can be if you come on time, it's not you urgently, but you just important. But if you will delay, it can, of course, can be and urgently and important. To see in your list what you can clean, what is not urgently and not important. Maybe you like it a lot to check Facebook, to check your messages, to scratch something in your life, to sit and to smoke. But guys, it's your choice to be successful or not to be. I will never take your right to be poor, not have success. It's your right. You don't like to be success, not follow my advices. Stay on your level, do what you do until today, not move at all. Your choice. Welcome. I create my company from zero, and it's a very, very successful company. And I'm like a psychologist, help many people to change their life. And of course, it's a choice. And it's a different mastermind inside you, which you can change and you can make your life better. And if you start to follow these skills, you will start to attract different people in your life. And together now with me, first homework in our skills today, it's urgently and important. All marathons with exercise and with your sharing, you can take our marathon kobylkina.com. We will put after the link from this in the post. You can buy our program kobylkina.com. We have a lot of promotions. I will come to Dubai, welcome in Dubai Geisha. Course How to be Happy Woman 18-19 of February. Of course, we make personal work booking, and you also can see how we can improve your life personality. Usually when I work with somebody, it's can be about business, can be about relationship, can be about sexual life. I help you to understand exactly why you don't have what you want and clarified your target. I just struggle right now either continue in stressful job or take less stressful job but less money to purpose of my own business on the side. Listen, if you stay in choice to have more money but more stress or more hard working, or to have less money but less work, it's work from past. I often tell me my husband, before people must work very hard. And before it was working, then more you work, then more money you have. Today it's change. In our reality today, you work smart and you follow your heart. I will speak about this in our marathon. We will speak one point about mission. And you follow your mission. You follow your heart. When you follow your mission and your heart, you can work less. But this money, it's give you opportunity to have more money. You can make from one action more money than you make from all your year. At the moment, I work 3 times less than I worked before, and I make more 3 times more money than I make also before. I don't work more, and my work no more stressful. Opposite, I have more vacation and more enjoying. I have more money because every time I increase and change my skills, and you can change. Maybe you need to change your work. Maybe you need to go to open your business. Maybe you need to change a way how you do. Maybe you need to make it more bigger. For example, one of things that I do, and for you, we have academy of trainer and I prepare trainers, and my trainers start to make also session from my clients, and it's giving me more time. And if you want to be one of our trainers, you need to pass our academy. Academy of trainers will start in February now. You can buy a female coach, how to make consultation with personal session with clients, and business academy. Welcome, work, do things, and be our trainer. All time I think how to make more global things. When you make it more global, of course, you have more success in things what you're doing. It's work like this. I'll have time to work, keep fit, and meet a partner. Something need to change. My schedule, for example, I wake up 8 to prepare child. We go to play tennis with my husband, or I go to gym, or go to walk, something from my body. After I start 10 o'clock to work, until 6 I work, and after, or we go out with my husband, with my son, or I meet with friends, depend of day, and have time for all. If you make correct schedule, and you are a successful person, you learn how to put your time, because all of us, one of day I will speak in this in our marathon about timing, you can have it all. But in your case, be sure you have things in your list what is not urgently and not important. I'm sure about this. If you will take it out and to make new plan and to start to put in your plan what is and urgently and important, your life will change. At the moment you don't do it, change it, and you will see your different result in the things. See where you lost your time. A lot of people lost it in TV series, movies, news, social media. You lost so many hours there. You lost money there. Money, it's your time. All of us, we have the same things. We have only 24 hours which we spend. And you need to have your target. How to say boundaries is boss, so I need a new job. Thank you. If you don't change, you will attract new boss and new boss and new boss the same type. But if you're a procrastinator, because it's of allure of criticism, fears of criticism, all of us, we afraid about what we tell people about me. All of us. And of course, all of us, we want all people to like me. All to say, oh, Natalia, she's so great. She's so good. Great girl. She's so beautiful. She's so smart. La, la. All of us will want this. If not, you has problem with your hair, your head. It's normal. But the difference between successful and not successful. From people who is not successful, for you, only what other people will tell about you, it's mean what who I am. And if somebody don't like me, don't tell good things about me, they say, Natalia, why you have so long hair, or if I will cut it, why it's so short, and I ought to cut or to make it longer, or to do this or do this. In this case, unfortunately, I will never be successful because I put your opinion about me more important than my opinion. I don't have opinion about myself. And successful people, for them, the most important what you think about yourself. You make rules with yourself. And when you make rules with yourself, what you want, what you don't want, what is work for you, only then you go and to speak with other people, what you want from them. It's about business, it's about personal life. When I made personal session very often with my clients, they came to me and say, I don't know if I want to be with this partner. I don't know why this partner disappeared. Today, I have several sessions before, and one lady I told, separate immediately. Immediately, it's not option. With other lady, I say, keep him immediately, offer him marriage. Because when I listen, I can understand what is the problem. And 22 years in therapeutic work give me opportunity very fast to understand which case you have. And when sometimes it's good to run, and which business sometimes doesn't work and you need to close it now because otherwise you have more creative, more valid, and which business you need to push and opposite to ask investor to find more money and to go ahead. But for this, you need to find somebody who's experience. And for this, what I start today, our point, find more successful people than you. And if you have difficult situation, ask them, what you will do in my place. You're in the same type of business, you're in the same type of relationship, you have this experience. Please tell me what you will do in my things. Or just if you cannot ask, notice and just imagine. Interesting. If this person, Madonna, for example, your singer, will in my place, what she will do in this place, how she will react. It's called projection mechanism when you can take resources from people who already succeeded. We always teach learning from them, from somebody who already succeed. How to feel that you deserve. Welcome to Geisha personal session. Usually deserving, if you ask me about this, it means that you don't believe you deserve. Otherwise, you don't will ask me this. It means that when you was a child, your mother and father criticized you a lot. Also, probably you grew up in toxic environment in your family. Maybe it was position of victim, maybe it was violence family. And unfortunately, you're very afraid to show who you are, why you are here. You're very afraid to be on stage and to say, I exist, guys, I'm here. I have this talent that I can sell you something. You cannot sell even one pen if you don't stay and don't take your place. Geisha help you. Marathon of Success also we work now with this, with therapeutic party you start tomorrow. When you say, I exist, I'm here, I want my place, but you cannot do this if you don't feel inside you that you deserve. And yes, I'm afraid to be seen, of course. My mother would say I was arrogant. Your mother will say that you're arrogant, that you're wild, that you're bad, that you're stupid, that you're fat, that you're something. If you ask me if I deserve or if you want something and you don't have it inside you, you basically don't deserve. And because you believe it, you cannot make after skills, you cannot attract more successful people, you cannot offer or sell something, you cannot make your business. You always will stay afraid and expect that somebody big boss will bet with me and that I don't deserve something better. In this case, yes, it will like this. Так, I would like to see the chat. Welcome from questions. Can you give another example about urgently but not important? For example, you need to open company to pay taxes in country. It's not so urgently, but very important, because if you don't pay taxes, you can be after big troubles. Very often it's connected with documents, what is urgently and not important. And if you don't do it on time, after you can suffer. You're the best. Thank you. 22 years therapist and psychologist. You know, when people came to me, especially for a personal session, I will make mentoring program from a long time. When they tell me the problem, immediately I can say, what is your parents, how you grew up, why, which type of man you attract. One lady today told me, Natalia, I have man, and I said, he's like this, like this, like this. Yes. And his previous girlfriend was big bitch. Yes. How you know? So my friend, very easy. When you work every day with people, you can understand very easy why it's like this and want to do. And it's amazing how my therapy can make one session and totally chum 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 to change your life, especially when it's combination with geisha. How you can motivate your man to make more money? Oh, first motivate yourself. It's inspiration. No, first, not all men wants to have a money. Some men doesn't want, and if man doesn't want, if he's not looking for money, you cannot motivate him. If he is hungry and for him money its value, he will have it with you or without you. He will hungry for this. But if for him money doesn't matter, believe me, you can make a belly dance, you can pray, you can jump. For him, it doesn't matter. And in this case, you go make money because for you it's matter. And you motivate yourself and to ask how I can make more money. And you change your partner or you accept him like this. And maybe he give you something else, spiritual things. He is kind, you sleep good with him, maybe you have children together. Or you can try to inspire him to offer, say, I so dream to have house, I so dream to have bigger car, but again, it must be his value. If for him it doesn't matter, you cannot do anything. In this case, better change your partner and to find partner for whom money is matter and who ready to make it more. And maybe you can make it together when become to be partnership in some process. Okay. So now I would like you to write. Thank you. You to write 5 quality of people which you personal would like to attract in your life. It can be your friends, your colleagues, neighbors. Which 5 quality from people which you admire you would like to attract? Maybe you would like to be the best mother. You say, I want to attract woman who is very good mother and her child, no, champion in something and healthy and happy. Maybe you would like to develop your business in specific business, your makeup, and you would like to meet with some very famous makeupper who already make makeup of celebrities, and to ask her how you did it, and how I feel about this. Quality of people which more successful in you, and from whom you can to learn. I'm very proud then this new year we celebrate together with Peter Sage. I'm very admire this guy. And we've been in one company and I learned a lot of things of him, just to spend time together, to walking, to share also our partners when we speak of each other. It really was great. It was very grow-upping for me. And it was one of my wish list, which I wanted to have friends on this level, when we can travel many countries, when we can meet with interesting people. And I asked him, what helped you? What you did? And he tell me very honestly some advices, what he did in his life, and I understood what I must to change me in my life, in my business. And don't be afraid to speak with more successful people, because very often you have fears. Oh, if he's more successful, it's not possible, how it will happen, they don't want to speak with me. It's not true. If you're in correct place, in correct time, very often successful people are very happy to speak with you. Authentic direct communicator, driven, grateful, responsible, for loving. Also, you can add men or women you would like to be, which age you would like to be, which language to speak, if it's important for you, some religion, people which you would like to attract. You can write it also in comment our social media, Instagram, Natalia Kubilkina, our website, kubilkina.com. And maybe somebody will recognize yourself and to say, aha, I'm like this. I want to offer my candidates. If some of you in London, I organize in London breakfast, business breakfast, only from 10 people in one of the best clubs in London membership. Welcome in central London in my fair. And now kubilkina.com, you can find information from 10 to 12. This Saturday, we have live meeting in London. It's on English. Welcome of you all who would like to join and to meet with me tete-a-tete and to drink tea, coffee together. And you can take your friends also. I think it's £35 plus breakfast. So, and your work now to write these people, to find those people in your social media, website, and to say, I so admire you. Can I ask you, what helped you to be successful, or how you grow up, or to ask some advice? Maybe they will reply, maybe no. Please not write me, because very often you start to write to me. Don't write me. Do it from yourself. Semonka, thank you so much. And share it. Share it with them. Which advice you will receive. Make a list from urgently and important. And make a list what is not urgently and not important, and take it out of your life. Not urgently and important, do it those days, because one day it can be after too late. What is urgently and non-important, you need to do it also very fast. How to set the goals from New Year? Yes, we work with this. Simona, thank you so much. Kubilkina.com, you can find our special promotion. We put now promotion from our course, 75% promotion. Use it, girls, because it's only 2 days, and after we come back price normally, and we will increase the price now from New Year. Just I would like to tell you that now it sings, has amazing course about narcissists. Thank you from this feedback. One of you wrote me that this was help a lot. How to deal with narcissistic and jealous people. I have special seminar about this. See on our website, it was amazing program which I explain all about narcissistic. Now narcissism, it's maybe one of the more popular sicknesses. When I spoke with my colleagues, clinical psychologists, it's one of more difficult treatment sicknesses. Good news about narcissism, then it's help a lot to develop. Unfortunately, if you take a lot of successful people, mostly of them, they have something narcissistic in them, or schizoids, also possible, some scientific people, or narcissistic. It's very common, because very often it's protection mechanism, and you compensate that you don't have enough feeling, empathy through your instincts. You think only about yourself, but very often you have result. And girls, don't forget, if you say, I want very successful, strong man to love me so much, usually you say, I want very narcissistic man, because mostly of successful men, 90% of them, they're narcissistic. They're cold. They cannot give you love. They love only yourself, and you need to dance around him. And if you don't dance correct, unfortunately, you will separate with him very soon. We put the links here. You can find our programs about narcissistic. Thank you, Simona, a lot. So, last questions. Tomorrow we start already our programs, paid version, about success, how to continue our marathon of successful skills. It's marathon which I will work exactly with the skills. You will put also your camera there, and to share your stories, what happened inside you, which things you would like to make more correctly. Use this opportunity to be together with us. You can book our expert. We have very Good sessions start from $60 personal session with our trainers who pass our academy. Mostly of them speak more than one language, speak in Spanish and Germany, and you can book your session. And we are very happy to work with you, how to have manifesting skills. The case of success or quality of successful people, and we will see which quality you missing and which quality you need to develop and to feel better in your life. Welcome from this challenge of the key quality of successful people. I will very happy to help you and to improve your life. Some last questions. Super. So we start tomorrow our marathon case of successful people, which also please put your camera, microphone, where you share your stories, what happened with your business, how sometimes you don't allow yourself. Also about friends, if in your school they put you in position of loser, for example, they put you away, you have violence family, toxic family. Usually if you have toxic family, you after has big problem with other children. Very often they play with you, ironic with you, criticize you, and you feel like you are less than other people. And in this case, it's very difficult to make the step to successful people because you feel like I'm ugly duck, all people will attack me. And your body language, your behavior, you do all possible people really to attack you. Not because you're bad, not because something's wrong with you, because you expect it and you provocate it. You can tell something what don't need to tell this moment, or you can be so clumsy then to put something and to put wine on the person. If it's happened with you, it means that inside you has big troubles that I am not good enough. And of course, you need to work with this and to start to work in position that I am good enough. I can love myself. I have my advantage. I can love my disadvantage and to see something good from them. For example, my English is far away from to be perfect, but you understand me, most of things. And many people told me, Natalia, you our inspiration because you're not perfect. You're absolutely normal person like all of us, but you just put camera and you share. And when we see you, we start also to make our businesses. We start also to speak English, if even it's not the best or not perfect. We start to make movements because you see you don't afraid. Why I need to be afraid? And I am very happy with this. And from all people who is not grow up in England or USA, my English is very understandable because I speak of course as foreigner. And you can say, okay, I need to be better in my English, in my education, in my skills, in something. And if you never to make a next step, on you can say, okay, I'm here. I would like to improve. So today I have my lessons of pronunciation of English. I took lessons until today. I see movies on the English. I want to improve. I don't think that's my biggest improvement which I have already. Of course, I make steps on this, but I don't feel wait when one day my English will be perfect. You do it now. You improve in movements, and success is when you're not ready 100%, but you start to move, you start to walk, and during the walking, you improve your skills. Geisha helped me so much. Thank you. Look, we have Geisha several options. One of the best is live. In Dubai, we will make live geisha when it's only, if it's one day 6 people, if it's 2 days 15 people, which we work with people personality, and I make a constellation all of our participant. Second option is our marathon of geisha. It's in recording. You record, you buy it, and you see, and you make all exercise alone. And next option is when you make it VIP group live. You must be with camera, with microphone, and make your session, personal constellation during when we speak. Make geisha in London. Yes, we will put now one date in London geisha. Will geisha be in London? Yes, I will put one date in London. It will VIP group with only 15 people, 2 days or 6 days, 6 people 1 day. We will put now date on end of February of January. and I will be very happy to see you there. Aliyah, I remember, I know all of you, you waited and you will do it. Welcome from breakfast. I will be very happy to see you this Saturday from 10 o'clock, and we will work together. Kiss you. Have a good day.